Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, let's talk about the upcoming launch of the Vivo X60 series smartphones. Well, in this video, I am going to share you about the full specifications of this Vivo X60 series smartphone. So this time, Vivo X60 series smartphone is consist of three models. So one is the Vivo X60, X60 Pro, and then X60 Pro Plus smartphone. So we'll talk about all these smartphone specs and the differences between these smartphones. So well, let's start this video, guys. Well, firstly, start with its design. So the Vivo X60 and then X60 Pro, both the smartphones comes with the two color variants. One is the shimmer blue and then the midnight black, and these two models is built on a glass body. And after that, the Vivo X60 Pro Plus smartphone comes under the vegan leather case, and it comes in the single color variant, that is the emperor blue color variant. And in terms of overall dimension, the Vivo X60, and actually the dimension slightly differs between the color variants, so let's talk about that in detail. So let's talk about firstly about the Vivo X60 smartphone. The Vivo X60 comes with the two color variants. The first black color variant comes with the dimension of a 7.36 mm of thickness and 176 gram of weight. And for the blue color variant, it has 7.4 mm of thickness and 177 gram of overall weight. Then for the Vivo X60 Pro smartphone, for the blue color variant, it has a 7.69 mm of thickness and 179 grams of overall weight. And for black color model, it comes with the 7.59 mm of thickness and 177 grams of overall weight. And for the Vivo X60 Pro Plus smartphone, it is actually a vegan leather case material, and it comes under the thickness of a 9.1 mm of overall thickness and 191 grams of overall weight. So these are all the design and dimension of all the Vivo X60 series smartphones. Now let's move on to its display. So actually, in terms of display, all these three displays comes under the same configuration. So there is no that much of differences between all these three models, but there is only one difference. So well, let's talk about all that in detail. So firstly, in terms of display, so it actually sports with 6.56 inches Full HD plus display, 2376 into 1080 pixel resolution, and this display is sports with the 120 Hz of screen refresh rate. And this display is based on a punch-hole style display, and it has a HDR10 plus support. Also, this display comes under the 240 Hz of touch sampling rate, and this display has a 92.76 of screen to body ratio, and it has a in-display fingerprint scanning. All the three models is supported with the in-display fingerprint scanning, and it is based on a Super AMOLED panel. One major difference is that the base variant Vivo X60 comes with the 2.5D glass. That means all the four corners only comes under the curved glass, and the Vivo X60 and then X60 Pro Plus smartphone comes with the 3.5D curved glass. That means along with all the four corners, including both the sides are slightly curved. So the Vivo X60 Pro and then X60 Pro Plus both comes with the slightly curved Super AMOLED display with the 120 Hz of screen refresh rate. So that is one of the good thing in the Vivo X60 series smartphone. So all the models is covered with the AMOLED panel with the in-display fingerprint scanning, and then the X60 Pro and then X60 Pro Plus comes with the slightly curved AMOLED display. So that is one of the really a good thing. Now next move on to its camera segment. Actually, in terms of camera, always Vivo's comes with their best performance in terms of camera segment. So in this way, in the upcoming Vivo X60 series also is one of the best in terms of camera segment. Now before talk about the rear camera segment, so firstly let's talk about its selfie camera. So the Vivo X60 series, all the models comes with the 32 megapixel at f2.45 aperture selfie camera, and this selfie camera is equipped in the punch-hole style display. Now let's move on to its rear camera segment. So in this rear camera, actually the Vivo X60 and then X60 Pro both comes under the similar camera configuration, but the Vivo X60 Pro Plus smartphone is comparatively higher difference compared to the X60 and X60 Pro smartphone. So X60 Pro Plus smartphone is a beast in terms of camera segment. Well, firstly let's talk about the Vivo X60 and X60 Pro camera segment. So it comes with the triple camera setup. So it has a 48 megapixel primary camera. It based on a Sony IMX 598 camera sensor. It supports OIS support. And in addition to the 13 megapixel portrait sensor, it is also supported with the 2x optical zoom and 20x of digital zooming, and it has a 13 megapixel ultra wide angle lens, and also this ultra wide angle lens is also supported as for a macro shooting. So up to 2.5 centimeter closer shot it can able to capture macro shots. Now let's talk about the Vivo X60 Pro Plus smartphone. So this is the one of the beast in camera segment. So this Vivo X60 Pro Plus smartphone is actually comes with the 5 camera sensors. So the first main camera is based on Samsung GN1 camera sensor. So it is a 50 megapixel of resolution. It is actually having a 4 axis of optical image stabilization, and it runs on f1.57 aperture. And in addition to that, it has a 48 megapixel of Sony IMX598 camera sensor. So it is an ultra wide angle camera sensor with a gimbal stabilization, and it has a plus or minus 3 degree of gimbal stabilization, and it runs on f2.2 aperture, and it has a 114 degree of field of view. And in addition, it is also supported with a 32 megapixel portrait camera and then 8 megapixel periscopic camera. So it supports up to 5x of optical zoom and up to 60x of digital zooming support. And this 8 megapixel periscopic camera is also supported with a 2 axis of optical image stabilization. And finally, in addition to all of this, it is also featured with a laser focusing sensor for the accurate portrait shots. So these are all the camera configuration of the upcoming Vivo X60 Pro Plus smartphone. Also in the Vivo X60 Pro Plus smartphone, you will get a 100 megapixel mode in the camera application. So using that, you can able to capture your photo in a 100 megapixel resolution. So what do you guys think about this Vivo X60 Pro Plus camera configuration? Whether it's a beast in camera? Well, let us know in the comment section below. Now let's move on to its performance. Now the Vivo X60 and then X60 Pro both are powered with the Snapdragon 870 octa-core processor, and then the Vivo X60 Pro Plus smartphone is powered with the Snapdragon 888 octa-core processor. And in terms of storage variants, so the Vivo X60 comes with the 2 storage variants, so 8GB plus 128GB and then 12GB plus 256GB storage variant. And then the Vivo X60 Pro smartphone comes under the one single storage variant, 12GB RAM with the 256GB storage variant. And both the Vivo X60 and then X60 Pro both are comes under the LPDDR4X standard RAM and UFS 3.1 storage type. Then the Vivo X60 Pro Plus smartphone is also comes under a single storage variant, 12GB RAM with 256GB storage variant, but it has a latest LPDDR5 standard RAM and UFS 3.1 storage type. And similarly, all the Vivo X60 series comes under the new feature that is called a virtual memory. Well, all the Vivo X60 series comes with the 3GB of virtual RAM memory. So that means, so using the algorithm, they actually takes 3GB of memory from the internal storage and it acts as a RAM memory. So in case if you are having 12GB of RAM means, so in addition they can get a 3GB of memory from the internal storage as a RAM memory with the help of algorithm. So with the help of this virtual RAM memory, so in case if you are using a multiple application and then in case if multiple background apps is running means, so for boosting the performance more faster, so we will bring up this 3GB of virtual RAM memory. And this 3GB of virtual RAM memory is supported for all the Vivo X60 series models, so from the Vivo X60, X60 Pro and then finally the Vivo X60 Pro Plus smartphones. So that is an innovative thing in the smartphone segment. So what do you guys think about this? Let us know in the comment section below. Now finally, let's talk about its battery segment. The Vivo X60 is powers with a 4300 mAh of battery with 33 watts of fast charging support, and then X60 Pro smartphone comes with the 4200 mAh of battery with 33 watts of fast charging support. And finally, Vivo X60 Pro Plus smartphone is powers with the 4200 mAh of battery with 55 watts of fast charging support. So these are all its battery configuration, and all the 3 smartphones is supported with the USB Type-C port as the connectivity. And apart from that, it has a 5G support. So using this, you can able to make a 5G connection using a 5G SIM. And after that, it has a no 3.5mm audio jack. In case if you want to use any audio peripherals means, you need to use a Type-C audio jack. And then it has a dual nano SIM support. Well, overall, these are all the specs and its features of this upcoming Vivo X60 series smartphone. Well, in my point of view, so all the 3 models comes under a good specification. Vivo this time uses the highest standard levels of specs, since all the 3 models comes with the highest standard specifications, like whether the base variant Vivo X60 also comes with the Super AMOLED panel, and all the three models comes with the in-display fingerprint scanning, and all the three models have the Qualcomm Snapdragon Processor, and it has the latest LPDDR, and it has the latest UFS 3.1 storage, and it has a 8 GB as a initial RAM memory and up to 12 GB of final RAM memory. So like that, all the features has been included in this Vivo X60 series smartphones. So in my point of view, all these smartphones are worthable for buying, but in terms of price point, obviously Vivo is always makes a higher price segment for all their smartphone category. But even though these Vivo X60 series smartphones are all-time best in terms of on paper specification, well, what do you guys think about this? Let us know in the comment section below. And if you guys like this video, hit the like button, and if you guys like to watch my upcoming videos, hit the subscribe button below. Now that's all about this video guys, and thanks for watching this video guys.